Hello my loves. In this video we've got a Yogalates class. We're going to blend yoga with Pilates and we're going to work the abs and specifically the side waist, the obliques. So come to sit in a comfortable seated position. Feel the sit bones rooted onto the floor here. As you find your comfortable position, let the eyes close, take a few breaths just to center yourself into the space. As you feel yourself resting here then, bring your awareness into the side body, into the space from the armpit all the way down towards the hip. As you have an awareness of that space then, does one side feel perhaps shorter than the other? Become aware of the movement of your rib cage with your breath here. Is there any restriction on one side compared to the other? So take that information, let's store that away and maybe revisit that at the end of our practice. And let's come around, draw the knees up and come around onto the hands and the knees. Now you may want to have a little bit of cushion underneath the knees here, just for a little bit of support. Spread the fingers nice and wide and just take a little bit of cat and cow. Inhale, the navel descends, the head will look forward. Exhale, pull the navel up, tuck in the chin, look back towards the feet. Just find yourself moving through that little vertebral wave here. How does that feel? On your next inhale, find a nice neutral position. From here then, shift the weight into the left knee, let the right knee get a little bit light, and from that hip, just allow the right leg to lift up. Keep the knee bent for now, and then bring it back down. Do that a couple more times. Let the leg lift and release. Next time the leg lifts, hold it up. As you pause at the top, draw the right knee to the right elbow and then send the leg and reach it all the way back behind you. Draw the knee to the right elbow and then send it back. Do that a few times. Notice if your right knee connects to the right elbow or not. Next time the leg extends back, hold it back. As you reach that right leg back, maybe the leg is around hip height away from the floor. Let the left arm reach forward, taking some contralateral extension. Pause for a breath. Bring the left hand back down. Bring the right knee to the floor. Sit the hips back, sitting back into child's pose. Let the forehead rest on the floor. Maybe the arms reach back, take a break from the shoulders and the hands. Reaching the arms forward, come back up to the hands and the knees, fingers spread wide, Again, pushing the hands into the floor, nice even pressure through the fingertips, through the knuckles. Letting the weight come into the right knee, the left leg will get light and the left leg will open out to the left side and come back down. And again, doing this little fire hydrant movement here. The next time that you lift, hold the leg up and then draw the left knee to the left elbow. Reach that left leg all the way back. Left knee to the left elbow and reach back. Do it a couple more times. How does this side feel different to the previous side? As you reach the leg back this time, hold it back. Maybe the foot is still lifted away from the floor around hip height, and then from that right shoulder, extend the right arm and reach it forward. Bring the right hand back down, bring the left knee down, sit the hips back, take child's pose. Again, taking a break, maybe the arms reach back. Reaching the arms forward, come back up to the hands and the knees here. Send the right leg and reach it back behind you. Take the right foot to the floor and take it to the right side of your mat. Turn the toes to that right long edge. Let the left knee pivot and the left foot come out to the left side of your mat. The right arm will rise and you'll find side plank here. Take a breath. Bring that right hand back down. Bring that right knee back down. Sit the hips back. Take child's pose. Come back up to the hands and the knees. Spreading the fingers wide, send the left leg all the way back. Drop the foot to the floor, take the foot to the left side of your mat. Turn the toes to that long left edge. Pivot the right leg so the right foot comes to the right side. The left arm will rise up and we'll find side plank here. And just taking a breath, just taking a pause. How does it feel right to left? Is there a difference here? Bring that left hand down, bring the left knee down, settle back into child's pose. Rise back up to the hands and the knees. Right leg again, send it back. Drop the foot to the floor, turn the toes to the right side. Let the left hand this time come towards the middle of your mat. Let the left leg pivot back towards that left edge and then reach the right arm up. Nice long line here from the crown of the head to the heart, to the hips, to that right heel. Take that right arm, reach it over the top of the head. Bicep by the ear. And then can you lift that right leg away from the floor? So I want you to think about the right elbow and the right knee. And can you draw the right elbow and the knee up towards the ceiling and towards each other? And then bring them and extend them back out. Do that twice more. Right knee and right elbow reaching and releasing. Hold and extend. Bring the foot back to the floor. Bring the hand back to the floor. Resettle back onto all fours. Sit the hips back. Take child's pose. Back up to the hands and the knees. Send the left leg back behind you, foot connects to the floor. Right hand comes into the middle of the mat, right leg pivots towards the right side, left arm rises. Pushing down through the right hand, reach the left hand up and over the top of the head. Nice line from that left hand to the heart, to the hip, to the heel. And then can you lift that left leg away from the floor? Draw the elbow and the knee over the top of the body. Reach and extend. Draw in. Release. And then do one more. Pull in. Extend out. Hold. Bring the foot down. Bring the hands down. Settle back onto all fours. Sit back into child's pose. Rise back up to the hands and the knees. Fingers spread wide, send the right leg back behind you. Again, turn the toes towards that right long edge. Be on the inside edge of that right foot. Let that right arm rise back up, reach, extend, lengthen. Now you can stay here or push into your left hand. Let your left leg get light and reach that left leg back behind the right leg. So your right leg is in front of the left leg and the right leg is on top here. Make sure the shoulders are stacked, one on top of the other. Pelvis stacked, right half on top of the left half. Take one more breath. Drop the left knee back to the floor. The right hand will come down, the right knee will come down. Sit back into child's pose. Reaching back up to all fours. Settle again. Send the left leg back behind you. Turn the toes to the left side. Reach that left arm up. Again, you're more than welcome to remain here. Push down through the inside edge of your left foot. Let the right leg get light, and can you send it back behind the left leg? Make sure the hips are lifted here in a nice line. Drop that right knee back to the floor. Left hand back, left knee back. Sit back. Take a last child's pose. Reaching the hands forward, come back up. Sweep the legs around, come back into seated here. As you find seated, sit bones anchored to the floor, arms to the sides here. Take your right arm and reach it up towards the ceiling. The left hand connects to the left side here. Reach that right arm up. Squeeze the left side waist, reach up and over, but reach the right hand up towards the opposite corner of the room here. Releasing back up. The right hand connects to the floor, the left arm rises, reach up, lengthen, squeeze the right side waist, feel that length through the left side. Release back up. Let the hands find a comfortable position to rest. And just take a few breaths here, settling back into the space. Noticing again here the side waist from the armpit down towards the hip. And if you noticed any differences between the right and the left at the beginning, just notice if anything feels different now. If you notice that one side felt shorter, is that still the case? Or has something happened? Embracing any changes. Notice your breath. How is the ribcage moving with your breath? Has there been any changes? Taking one last deep inhale through the nose. And an exhale through the mouth. Resting here. Body, mind, heart, and breath. Balanced as one. Namaste.